Hi and welcome back to Momster. I'm posting after a long time because I have been busy doing a lot of stuff and been busy thinking also about a lot of stuff. In the last few days, I have celebrated my younger daughter's birthday. She's turned 16 and I celebrated my husband's birthday. I practically shaved off my head, as you can see. I have also been thinking about how I want to take the Momster thing ahead and what my plans for the future are. The last 1 week has been a difficult one for most of us. There's been a lot of disturbing news coming in from different quarters, be it the untimely and sad demise of Sushant Singh Rajput, or the situation with China, the news of so many of our brave soldiers getting martyred. And these are really, really difficult times. These are difficult times. These are distressing times. Which is why I chose to make a video today about how to handle these stresses with children. See, children are like sponges. So they absorb everything that is going on around them. Sometimes we don't discuss a lot of things openly in front of the children, thinking that they will get disturbed or they will get unnecessarily affected. However, the sad part is, in this age of information, that we cannot really keep anything away from the children. We cannot keep any news hidden from them. So, what is it that we as parents can do to protect our children and to make sure that in these difficult times they stay mentally fit and strong and healthy? Initially, when the lockdown started, it was a question of physical well-being, that outside we had the threat of exposure to coronavirus, so we had to stay inside and stay protected and protect our loved ones. But now, after 3 months, the focus has shifted, if not totally, but to a great deal, to mental well-being. So first things first, how do we identify that our child is stressed? Children of different ages have different reactions to the same situation. Some may lose sleep over it. Actually, their sleep cycles may be disturbed, like literally. Some may lose their appetite or start binging on food. They may shut themselves up in their rooms or behind their mobile phones, behind their screens, not talk much. Some may be irritable, edgy, or restless, or they may avoid conversation or just snap at you or their siblings. Now, all of these are signs that the child is not really in a happy place right now. Even as I sincerely hope that none of your children are displaying any of these worrying symptoms, I would still want all of you to be extra careful and to spend some time with the children, de-stressing them, actively de-stressing them. See, just telling somebody, don't stress over this, क्यों परेशान हो रहे हो? It doesn't help, because it is not something which is in their hands. Of late, I've been watching these posts on social media where we're talking about people, we're urging people to seek help, call a friend, seek help, talk about it. The problem is we're shifting the onus. We're shifting the onus from us to the person who's already suffering. If a person is not feeling well, if a person does not have the energy or the will to get out of bed, perform their daily chores, or call up a friend, talk to them, if they don't have it in them, then how do we expect them to seek help or to talk to somebody, call up a friend? The onus has to lie with all of us. Instead of shifting the onus onto them, I think let us take the responsibility ourselves and let us begin at home. Look at the children. I'm sure they know everything that's going around. So talk to them. If they're young children, then just staying indoors for so long must be getting to them. Get them to play simple games like make that soap mixture, let them blow bubbles inside, let them paint, let them dance, let them draw, and let them talk about what they're feeling through a story. Make up a story or a silly song and sing it to them. A story about somebody, about a little child their age who's going through the same problems that we are, and get their responses. If they're slightly older, encourage them to write a journal. Encourage them to make up a story about a character who's going through the current situation. These are different avenues through which children can express what they feel deep inside. Practicing yoga and meditation, deep breathing techniques. There are numerous resources on the net if you just look for them. And these are positive, powerful strategies to counter the stress in our daily lives. It would be really lovely if you could practice these along with the children. There is progressive muscle relaxation, wherein you encourage the child to tighten the muscles of different body parts, like clenching the jaw, then releasing it, scrunching up their face, then releasing it, relaxing it, and making a fist, relaxing, tightening of the leg muscles and the feet, and then relaxing them. So these are all small activities that help release stress. Encourage them to write letters to their family and friends who they have not been able to meet for so long. Encourage them to make greeting cards for them. Teach them visual guided imagery, imagining a happy place where they would like to go with their friends, or just thinking of their favorite color, and then play acting. Imagine getting wet in the rain. Just send them into the shower with all their clothes on and let them pretend that they're getting wet in the rain. Let them splash around. And most of all, cuddle a lot. Physical touch gives a lot of security to children of all ages. Not just small children, but even teenagers. And when children are faced with a difficult time, they need a lot of physical reassurance, more than what we would normally give them. Please remember that laughing is our first line of defense against stress. The best thing you can do for your children is to develop a sense of humor. Let them laugh about things that happen, things that go wrong. There is no harm in joking about big problems, because that's how we deal with them. If we make something to be so big that we can't joke about it, then we'll not be able to deal with it. So there's no harm. I'm seeing people losing their sense of humor over small things. They're far too serious about everything. It doesn't help. So let your children laugh out loud, and you join in. Laughter builds up immunity, builds up body resistance, and makes us understand that life is to be celebrated, not to be feared, not to be lived miserly. If we still have the luxury of going to bed in a cozy little house with our family every night, and the chance to say good morning to them every morning, I think we are one of the most blessed ones. Please know that as always, I'm right here. Feel free to inbox me or call me or write in the comment section about anything that you'd want to talk to me about or that you would want me to address. Till next time, stay safe, stay cool, and keep laughing.